We all crave that feeling of accomplishment at work. We push ourselves to succeed, but sometimes the pressure builds up. We feel exhausted, overwhelmed, and just plain burnt out. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Burnout is a real and growing problem in workplaces around the world. It affects people of all ages, industries, and job titles. The good news is that burnout is preventable, and it's treatable. By understanding the signs and taking proactive steps, you can reclaim your well-being and thrive both personally and professionally. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. It's a condition that goes beyond the usual stress we all experience from time to time. When you're burnt out, you feel drained and unable to meet constant demands. As the stress continues, you begin to lose the interest and motivation that led you to take on a certain role in the first place. It's caused by prolonged exposure to overwhelming workplace stressors. These can include unmanageable workloads, lack of support, and unrealistic expectations. Over time, these stressors can lead to a sense of helplessness and hopelessness. You might feel like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of work with no relief in sight. Imagine feeling like you're running a marathon with no finish line in sight. That's burnout. It's like being on a treadmill that keeps speeding up no matter how fast you run. The constant pressure and relentless pace can leave you feeling completely worn out and defeated. It's not just about having a bad day or feeling tired after a long week. Burnout is a chronic state of stress that leads to physical and emotional exhaustion, cynicism, detachment, and feelings of ineffectiveness. It's a pervasive sense of being overwhelmed and unable to meet constant demands. Burnout is a deeper issue that can impact your health, relationships, and overall quality of life. It can lead to serious health problems like depression, heart disease, and other stress-related illnesses. It can also strain your relationships with family and friends, as you may become more irritable and withdrawn. It's important to remember that burnout is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you've been trying to do too much for too long without adequate rest or support. Recognizing the signs of burnout and taking steps to address it can help you regain your balance and improve your overall well-being. It's a sign that you've been pushing yourself too hard for too long. Taking time to rest, seeking support from others, and making changes to your work environment can help you recover from burnout and prevent it from happening again in the future. Burnout can manifest in many ways. It's crucial to recognize the early signs so you can take action. Do you feel constantly drained, even after a good night's sleep? Are you finding it hard to concentrate or make decisions? Have you lost interest in things you used to enjoy, both at work and in your personal life? These are all red flags that burnout might be creeping in. Other signs include increased cynicism, irritability, and a feeling of detachment from your work. Section 4. Reclaim your well-being. Practical tips to tackle burnout. Burnout can feel overwhelming, but the good news is that it's not a permanent state. With the right strategies, you can reclaim your energy and enthusiasm. The good news is that burnout is reversible. It might take some time and effort, but with consistent practice, you can start to feel like yourself again. There are many things you can do to manage stress and prevent burnout from taking over your life. One effective method is to keep a journal. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help you process your emotions and identify stressors. Start by setting realistic expectations for yourself. Break down your tasks into manageable chunks and set achievable goals. This can help you avoid feeling overwhelmed by a long to-do list. Learn to say no to additional tasks when you're already feeling overwhelmed. It's important to recognize your limits and not overcommit yourself. Saying no can be difficult, but it's a crucial skill for maintaining your well-being. Prioritize your well-being by making time for activities you enjoy outside of work. Regular physical activities such as jogging or yoga can significantly reduce stress levels. Engaging in hobbies, whether it's painting, gardening, or playing a musical instrument, can also provide a much-needed mental break. This could be anything from spending time in nature to pursuing hobbies. Nature has a calming effect and can help you feel more grounded. Even a short walk in the park can make a big difference, to simply relaxing with loved ones. Social connections are vital for emotional support. Spending quality time with family and friends can help you feel more connected and less isolated. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It's essential for maintaining your mental and emotional well-being. Taking time for yourself, whether it's through a relaxing bath, reading a good book, or simply doing nothing, is crucial for recharging your batteries. Section 5. Real people, Real stories, triumph over burnout. Let's hear from Sarah, a marketing manager who was feeling the heat of burnout. Sarah had always been a high achiever, dedicated to her work and passionate about her career. However, the demands of her job started to take a toll on her mental and physical health. She was working long hours, constantly connected to her phone, and felt like she was always on call. The pressure to meet deadlines and the expectation to be available 24/7 left her feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. She started experiencing insomnia, anxiety, and a lack of motivation. Nights were spent tossing and turning, unable to switch off her racing thoughts. At work, she found it hard to concentrate and her productivity began to suffer. Recognizing the warning signs, Sarah decided to make a change. She knew that continuing down this path would only lead to further deterioration of her health and well-being. She started setting boundaries between work and personal time, delegating tasks more effectively, and learning to say no when necessary. Sarah realized that she didn't have to do everything herself and that it was okay to ask for help. Additionally, she incorporated mindfulness practices into her daily routine. She began meditating every morning, practicing yoga, and taking mindful walks in the park to clear her mind and reduce stress. Slowly but surely, she started to feel more energized, focused, and back in control of her well-being. Sarah's journey to overcoming burnout wasn't easy, but with determination and the right strategies, she managed to reclaim her life and find a healthier balance. Section 6. You are your greatest asset. Invest in your mental health. Just like we invest in our physical health, it's crucial to prioritize our mental health. When we're mentally and emotionally well, we're better equipped to handle challenges, make sound decisions, and build strong relationships. Think of it this way: your mental health is your most valuable asset. It impacts every aspect of your life. By investing in your well-being, you're investing in your overall success and happiness. Section 7. Ready to thrive? Take charge of your well-being today. Don't wait until you're feeling completely burnt out to take action. Start by incorporating small, manageable changes into your daily routine. Make time for activities that bring you joy, set boundaries between work and personal life, and don't be afraid to ask for support when you need it. Remember, you deserve to thrive, both personally and professionally. Take charge of your well-being today and start living a more balanced, fulfilling life.